Hey, real talk. Have you ever looked at someone super successful, like really successful, and wondered, what the heck do they have that I don't? Is it luck? Is it their family? Or could it be something else entirely? Well, today we're diving into the truth behind the rich mindset versus poor mindset. And trust me, it's not what you think. You see, there's a massive difference between how rich people think and how the rest of us think. And spoiler alert, it has nothing to do with how much money you have in your bank account. Stick with me because by the end of this video, you'll start thinking differently, and that alone could change your life. All right, so let's set the scene. Picture this. You're in your 20s, you've got a decent job, you're working hard, but somehow the bills keep piling up. You're stuck, feeling like there's no way out, right? Now, let me ask you, when you think about your future, what do you see? Do you see yourself stuck in this loop, or do you see freedom? Here's the thing. People with a poor mindset think that life is a series of obstacles. They focus on what they can't do. They blame their circumstances, their lack of resources, or their bad luck. They often say things like, "Oh, I'd love to start my own business, but I don't have enough money," or "I don't know the right people." It's always an excuse. The rich mindset doesn't see obstacles, they see opportunities. It's not about having more resources, it's about being resourceful. Rich people focus on what they can do, not what they can't. They get creative, they make connections, and most importantly, they take risks. And guess what? They fail a lot. But they learn, they adapt, and they grow. Let's break this down real quick. If you think that money is the answer, you're mistaken. Money is just a tool. The true wealth comes from how you think. People with the rich mindset say, "I might not have everything right now, but I'll figure it out. I'll find a way." Does that sound familiar? How are you thinking about your future right now? All right, time for a gut check. What's the biggest fear holding you back right now? Fear of failure? Fear of judgment? Fear that you'll never be able to make it? Let's get real for a second. Fear is one of the most powerful emotions in the world. It can paralyze you. It can keep you from making that big move, from taking that leap. And guess what? People with a poor mindset, they let fear rule their lives. They play it safe. They live in a world of what ifs instead of what's possible. Now compare that to the rich mindset. They feel fear too, but they don't let it control them. They see fear as a signal that they're doing something new, something challenging, and that excites them. They use fear as fuel to take action, not to freeze up. Here's the big question. Are you running from your fear, or are you using it to drive you forward? The rich person sees a big opportunity and thinks, this might be scary, but it could change everything. The poor mindset sees that same opportunity and thinks, this is too risky. What if I lose everything? Listen, there's this phrase I love. If your dreams don't scare you, they're not big enough. Now, I'm not saying you need to quit your day job tomorrow, unless that's part of your plan, in which case go for it. But here's the kicker. The richest people are often the ones who have the most fear, because they're the ones pushing themselves out of their comfort zones. They know that growth happens in discomfort. Now, don't get me wrong, it's tough to push past fear, but here's something to think about. What's scarier, living the same life for the next 10 years, or going after your dreams, failing a few times, but ultimately making it? All right, here we are. The moment of truth. Do you know the one thing that truly separates the rich from the poor? It's long-term thinking. And by that, I mean patience and delayed gratification. People with a poor mindset are always looking for the quickest way to make money. They'll jump on every get-rich-quick scheme, hoping for a miracle. But let me tell you, wealth doesn't work like that. You don't just wake up one day and have a bunch of money, right? I mean, sure, it can happen, but it's rare. Now, here's where the rich mindset comes in. They understand the value of building slowly and steadily. They invest in things that will pay off years down the road, whether it's a business, real estate, or even personal development. This is about playing the long game. The richest people in the world didn't get there overnight. They put in the work, took calculated risks, and kept their eyes on the bigger picture. But here's the kicker. This doesn't just apply to money. It applies to your life. Are you willing to put in the work now so you can reap the rewards later? Because here's what I know. It's easy to get distracted by the quick wins. But what if the real prize is waiting just outside of your comfort zone, but you have to stick with it? So what's it gonna be? Are you going to continue with that poor mindset, playing it safe, waiting for the perfect moment? Or are you going to step into the world of opportunity, fear, and long-term growth? The choice is yours. If you're ready to change your mindset, take that first step and start seeing the world differently, then hit that subscribe button. Don't miss out on more content like this, because you know what? You've got greatness inside of you. Let's unlock it together.